Oh my goodness. I legit haven't logged in since I made my last video. So, oh my goodness, Jakey, where have you been? Well, as you may or may not have experienced in your leaf, sometimes life just like smacks you right in the brain and the heart and the soul. But I'm not gonna get into it because I am not gonna whine on the internet unless what I'm whining about is RuneScape. But today we're not whining. Wow, there's some good looking slippers. So we've done Tar mate, you're welcome matey. That reminds me of Australia, which is like on fire right now. That sort of sucks. Let me get dressed, hold up. So anyway, like I was saying, we've done high level, we've done medium level. Next we're doing low level. Now if you paid attention to my failed series 100 bonds from scratch, I did at least 1 or 2 of these methods, but a bunch of these methods I've never tried before, at least on a low level. And a common issue in my other videos is I wasn't really on a low level because I was doing it on my max main pretending to be low level. So this time, yes, the ripest of bananas. Oh my goodness, I just listened back to some of that recording. My goodness, my mic was very loud. It's okay, I've turned it down now. Look at 2 whole pairs of mole slippers. Now this is the account that I did that terrible series on that I gave up on because I got bored. So this account, other than the combat is like approaching mid level, but like everything else is pretty damn low level. So this is the account we're gonna be using. So let's start with one of the best methods, shall we? Let's just prep really quick. Now as a low level, you're not purely looking to make money, you're probably looking to progress your account at the same time. So some of these methods take that into account. Heckin' hell. That put me off. So when I say low level, I'm saying anywhere like below 40 or 50, then I consider that low level. So that's what we're gonna go for this video. I say that I don't have many stats above 50 on this account, so I am limited. That's right, baby impling jars. Now I only had 200k to start, but I also have 76 grimy ranoids from my low level farming. If you're low level, definitely do farm runs. It's very much worth the time. So I'm gonna dump that in. Now I can buy more baby impling jars. Yes, baby implings. Okie dokie. We spent a whole cash stack on them. Gosh darn it. Let me go use all these up and then let's see the profits. Alrighty, so doing this method, you wanna always have a stamina potion on you because you're gonna be running real fast. And then just withdraw 9 baby implings, and then you just need to head on over to this portal in Xanaris. You do need Lost City to access this place, Xanaris. You head through the crop circle. I've mentioned this method before in previous videos, but it's a lot easier now because now they've updated the interface. So you can just click there and you spam click like that, and then you're done. Before you had to, for every imp you traded in, you had to trade him again and again and again. So it was a lot slower. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Now it's faster because of that. So a lap of this takes like 55 seconds. I will do another lap with a stopwatch up so you can actually see that. And then I'm gonna do this for like an hour, buying baby implings and selling impling jars, and I'll let you know how much I've made. Alright, so this is something that you might need to do. To do a full hour, I need to buy a few more baby implings. I think 99 more or something. There you go. 279k, not bad. Buy some more baby implings back. They bought for exactly 1700. Okay. Alright, let's carry on. Is this the last trip? This is the last trip. Perfect. Right after I've done this, we'll have a look at the history and the grand exchanges and calculate the profit along with the amount of stamina potions I'll let. Hello, yes, I'm here to spam click. Thanks. Alrighty, so we originally spent 807k and 25 pennies, but we didn't sell all the impling jars yet, so let's do that. And what they sell for 837,216. So we started with 807k. We ended up with 948k, which gives us only 140k GP an hour. That is horrific for a method that used to be like 500k an hour or something. But I guess this method is, well, it's still okay, over 100k an hour. But there are better ones. Let's move on. Now I'm not gonna lie, this one's kind of dangerous, banana. But I have 1,000 chaos runes. Probably shouldn't have brought that many, but it's fine. I've got like 1,000 cast. That should last for just about an hour, and we're gonna go kill some lava dragons. And we're gonna use the good old trick of first of all, we need to get a looting bag. Hopefully we'll get that from a lava dragon. Also, we're gonna be camping this button because if we see a PKer, you know what we're gonna hit. We're gonna be hitting this button super duper fast. Sploosh. Now I'm gonna do a I'm gonna sit right next to the gate right here, Mr. Lava Dragon. If you could stay behind the tree, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you. So I'm gonna stay here with the gate closed. That way, if a PK comes, I'll see them. You should be able to see them with plenty of time because there's a gate between you and them. Yes, I'll do this for an hour or something, and then We'll show the loot. Oh my goodness, a magic level on the best wizard. Holy guacamole, I had to run from PK, so I didn't even start recording until now. I'm such a oof. That is one trip. It took me like a half an hour-ish. Just under half an hour. I timed a few kills. It takes about 2.5 minutes. Oops. It took about 2.5 minutes on average-ish to kill one lava dragon with this terrible gear and firebolt. Let me just dump the loot real quick. And I'm gonna add these Onyx bolt drops. They're like one of the best drops you can get, other than the Visage, of course. These are like 1 in 25, so you should be only getting one of these like per hour rather than per half hour. And obviously I picked up stuff that was more expensive than a single black dragon hide because, you know, that makes sense. And my herb lore level is pretty low, it's only 40. So I didn't get a lot of lava scale shards when I crushed them because you get more the higher your herb lore level. 499k, okay. So we used 486 maths, 486 chaos runes, and that many air runes. So that's 38k cost plus some monkfish, but I didn't really need to bring them. So we took away the 38k. So we got 261k in. That was like 25-30 minutes. We'll say 30 minutes because the time to run there and back. So if I did this for a full hour, the cost would have been 76k from the runes, but I would have got about 600k in loot, maybe a little bit less. So you're talking like 520k an hour. This is an account with low mage and firebolt. I think I have like 40 mage. Yeah, 500k an hour for a pretty damn low level account. You don't even need defense or any other stats, you just need some mage. Do y'all remember back in the day when Fist of Guthix was a thing and you could get those like Ranar gloves or Raynar gloves, whatever, and it would mean whenever you killed something that could drop herbs, it would have a higher chance of dropping them or drop 2 of them or something? That doesn't exist in old school, unfortunately, but it reminds me of this method because whenever I would do that, I'd spend my Fist of Guthix tokens on those gloves and then come to Chaos Druids, get some real nice expensive herbs. I'll kill some Chaos Druids, get the gist of the method, and then see how much we make in an hour. Bad start. 2 rentals. Oh, and of course I am low level, so we're rocking the Brine Saber, the combat bracelet, some wizards and stuff, because I thought maybe needed magic resistance, so I wore wizard for some reason. What, Chaos Druid head? Are those expensive? Probably not, but I'll pick it up. Yes, a looting bag. Dude, that girl was trying to be a Chaos Druid and she pranked me. I was trying to click on her to attack her. Okie dokie, we're approaching half an hour. What we getting? Nothing. Sweet. I will price check this, and then we'll do another half an hour and see what the total monies we get. Hold on, I can just like do this. What am I doing? Alright, so in the looting bag we have 77k worth of stuff. And then in the inventory we have 13k worth of stuff. So we have 90k worth of stuff total, but we've got another half an hour to do because I didn't think I got that many Renals that time. So okay, we did another trip. I pulled out all the loot because this video is going to be long, so we have to skip ahead. Alright, so this is another like 25-30 minute trip, so this is just like an hour and a little bit. I used well, 2 strength pots because I have 1 left. I started with 3 strength pots, so that's 2.2k cost, which is another 3k, so we've got a 5.2k cost so far. And then we've got ourselves what is that, 109, oh man, I'm so close to 200k. Yeah, 199k minus the cost, so looking at 193k, 194k an hour. And that was with a level 40 weapon. Get yourself 200k an hour, maybe more if you're faster, because I was sort of AFKing that, sort of. Give me the 200k, please. Yep, got 199k from selling it. Sweet. So what we've done, we've gone and bought ourselves some supplies. We've got some iron ore, some coal. Now this is for blast furnace. One of the most disgusting methods I'm going to show in this video. Now if you do have a coal bag, you can get twice the profit an hour, and therefore you'll need twice the ore. From start, it's 576k and 845 GP. So blast furnace, the key thing is whenever you make anything in the blast furnace, see how steel bars cost 2 coal. At the blast furnace, you only use half the coal. Now this is pretty simple without a coal bag because it's just you put an inventory of iron ore on the conveyor belt, then an inventory of coal because it's a 1-to-1 ratio. You need 1 of each. So let's get started, and I'll come back once I've done this for a little bit. So obviously ice gloves would help here. There's a nice sink right there, so you can just quickly do that. Oh goodness, I might be right on time. My coffer's just about to run out of money. Alright, I think we're good. And our coffer's just about to run out of money, and we did it. It took me just over an hour, so I had to put a little bit more in the coffer, just a few more thousand of monies. There we go, 2,700 steel bars. Oh my goodness, I'm stuck. I need to get back to Varrock, dang it. Alrighty, so we finished off the 2,700 steel bars. I did have to throw an extra 10k into the box. Are they gonna sell? Oh, they actually sold straight away. We got 1166, so that's what we got, but then what we spent was 586. 432. So we made nearly 580k pure profit in 1 hour. And if you have a coal bag, then you can get double that. You can get over a mil, like 1.1 mil maybe. So even with no coal bag, that's ridiculous. Level 30 smithing is all you need. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. And you get a whole bunch of smithing XP too. I'm gonna run through a few very quick methods, just gonna mention them, and then one last method which I did back in the day and got me my first green cash stack back in like 2008 or something. Some of these methods, my noob account does not have the requirements to do so. To do them, but mining volcanic ash. So you only need 22 mining to do this, but you should probably get a rune pickaxe, so 41. It's like sort of AFK, and it's not amazing GP an hour, but it's like it's about 200k GP an hour. You don't get a lot of XP, but it is 200k an hour, so I just thought I'd mention it. And let's swiftly move on to another mention. So another method which is actually pretty good, is up to 500k an hour, is buying climbing boots from Tenzing. So you just need a jeweler ring, a games necklace, like some money. Basically you need about 15k starting money, so it's super like cheap and you can do it pretty fast, but it is pretty damn intense. You have to be interacting with this guy the whole time, so it's not AFK at all. I'd probably do blast furnace over this because this is a bit tedious, but it's still 400 to 500k an hour. Now this method is pretty not too low level. You need 66 mage for it, so I'm doing it on my main, but it is just charging air orbs. And now this profit is very similar to blast furnace, except it's like very AFK. Like you just sort of sit here for like a minute while it charges the air orbs. It's about 460k profit per hour, and this is the method that I used to get my mage level back, up back in like 2008, like real 2008, 2009, and how I got my first green cash stack. I just did this for years, well, not years, but a while. But yeah, 500k GP an hour, and it's like okay mage XP, about 36k. And obviously you just use your glory amulet to just teleport to Edgeville to bank, and then you just run back here by running through Edgeville dungeon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This was the video I was working on right before stuff happened, and I like went away for like 2 months. So yeah, next video will be a lot more fun because, well, I'm not gonna, should I tell you? Oh, I'll just tell you. Basically, taking a noob bossing, but reverse. I'm the noob and someone has to take me bossing. Yeah, except they don't know it's me. So I think that'll be fun. So I look forward to that. And I will see you in, well, in that video.